certified craftsman.
Dynamic duo. Certified gem. The process is creative for you to digest. Why guess at what we doing? Certified job blessed. The earthly angel, when man-made sin, all in the flesh, hard to cast out. The more that I try, I need to rest. An uphill battle, trying to stand out amongst the masses. The higher I climb, the bottom always tries to blast us. Pull me down, crabs in a barrel full of misery. Night dreaming episodes showed me an epiphany. Stick to your guns, watch the lies in the skies. Time to rise, keep your chin up, head to the skies. So far gone from the fuckery in the world. For every masterpiece dropped inside, I'm tucking the pearl. I'm sick of this mumbling, could do nothing but earl. In a fetal form, hunched over, stuck in a curl. The barracuda bite is what you get, facing the slaughter. So think twice before you put your limbs in the water.
Hey, young world, peep my method of madness. And years to come, I'm bound to throwing heat on the map. Blood trickle, I'll rip through your brain just hey, young world, peep my method of madness. And years to come, I'm bound to throwing heat on the map. The blood trickle, I'll rip through your brain.
In the new world, the new lane, some call it a new steez. Punch it in the tablet, used to write it on the loose leaf. Hit it there, if you in the way, need to move please. Back him up, bang him in the face like a Bruce Lee. Insomniac with the lone wolf for spelling trouble. It's 88 ways, deluxe darts, bust your bubble out the huddle on the field. Executing the play, landslide victory is how we blew him away. Low ranking on the scale of realness. Hit the kill switch, the skill gift is what I had just to kill Bill with. We writing the script of Tarantino. Hand me the dough, make sure it all comes to C-notes. Surface sound waves in the ocean filled with octaves. A versatile man that's never caged up in boxes. A Johnny come lately, who the kid, you need to stop it. Always on point and keep the floor up in the pocket.
Hey, young world, peep my method of madness. And years to come, I'm bound to throwing heat on the map. The blood trickle, I'll rip through your brain just hey, young world, peep my method of madness. And years to come, I'm bound to throwing heat on the map. The blood trickle, I'll rip through your brain.
At last, trekking the atlas, the blue sky surrounding us. Wherever I stand, it's mammoth size looking mountainous. Spewing from the mouth of ashes, this volcanic, the low bandit, hitting in the bandwidth below the planet. AKA the underground, the underdog is barking. Passion is a must, keeps the blood and heart throbbing. No time for the sorrows, the sad days of sobbing. Staring life into the face is scary like a hobgoblin. The will to get it done, you know son is known to bust ass. Fort Knox barricade, hard for you to trespass. I rose to the challenge, tackled on any tough task. Dudes are feminine, I stand manly as a mustache. Come on, how they throwing y'all off? Come too far to stop, fuck it. Go with the force, it's undeniable. Frozen your tracks like a mannequin. Side swipe if it's my lane that you standing in.
Young world, peep my method of madness. And years to come, I'm bound to throwing heat on the map. The blood trickle, I'll rip through your brain just hey, young world, peep my method of madness. And years to come, I'm bound to throwing heat on the map. The blood trickle, I'll rip through your brain.
Give some room for these elbows, proceed with the plan. Give me space, be a get put to sleep with these hands. I'm from the realm of block wars, used to be in the jams with scattered shells on the ground, not like you see in the sand. Rock bottom was the zone I used to dwell in the past. Build up a skilled trade for this elegant craft. I said it raw when I used to tell them they laugh until the beat came on, spitting like hell in the raft. 19, a young scientist perfecting his words. Create a formula, fuckers not respecting his verbs. Never mind the bad mouth and just forget what you heard. Thick-skinned specimen who's never stressing his nerves. True story avenue, this place depicted the scene. Tension in the air, dealers out here pitching the fiends. Boombox, underground tapes, the listening theme. They played in the background, I think you get what I mean. Now it combs through the genes of a genius, in fact. I see the hole to your soul, insert a key in your back. Turn you on to the wheel and stop feeding you crap. Resurgence of the boom bap and leading the pack. Let's go, the DNA that moves to the flesh compels me in doing the best. I learned that from yay high. Grand champs, who do you get? The man with an S glued to his chest. The pieces of a man. The pieces of a man. I'm from the year 88 like Propo, my man. Played the cards I was dealt and made them fold their hand. I be the ace in the hole, now I'm holding a grand. Rocking from the front row to the bloody nose in the stands. How you humble through it all, don't let it go to your head. How you survive the hard times at home and showing up dead. Kept my composure, stop me from going over the edge. Rock him, drop the jewel about knowing the ledge. Student of the game, upheld the rules from jump. Fighting never was allowed or your crew got dumped. Focus 20/20 vision, been knew what I want. Thick sound waves to take the shit that blew to your trunk. Higher echelons, I learned never settle for less. Godzilla 16 spits, burns in my breath. How I give it to the world is what determines my rep. Anything below that is not concerning the vet. Word, the DNA that moves through the flesh compels me to doing the best. I learned that from yay high. Grand champs, who do you get? The man with an S glued to his chest. The pieces of a man. The pieces of a man. Monkey do, got my eye on you.
Yo, Propo 88, man.
Monkey see, monkey do. Got my eye on you, yep. He looking bad out here, that ain't the move, dude. Drives me crazy, I'm moving with a screw loose. How you doing what the next man is doing, God? Sell your soul for anything to be a shooting star. Studied the style for a while to be a clone and all. The strike you rich fell in the gutter like a bowling ball. The contract that you signed, you know they only y'all. Another average lame song, trash overall. Recycle soundscapes is now what these clowns make. Force it on you, then convince you that it sounds great. Chocolate deluxe, yeah, lightweight like pound cake. The ground shakes on the wicked skill of round 8. Washing up in a bar by the cold fam. I'm from the lowlands, we go against the program. Stay in your lane and do what comes naturally. Repeating the same thing, call it dope. It baffles me.
Now you done started it, you say you play fair.
You need to wake up, bro.
Now you done started it, you say you play fair.
You need to wake up.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Now you done started it, you say you play fair.
You need to wake up, bro.
Got my eyes on you.
Now you done started it, you say you play fair.
MCs must be afraid of themselves the way they copy.
It's like primates playing in the zoo cage. I love the old school but still respect the new age. With all this biting going on, you get a toothache. It's clear as day nowadays like watching Blu-ray. I get it now, y'all figure there's a formula. Play the safe zone, I peep that I'm on ya. There's no excuse to do the same thing that he's doing. He's dropping you like it was stashed way beneath the ruins. Lack of ideas and I swear it's getting worse. No carbon copies from the source that did it first. Passion put in your breath when you spit a verse. Post a sign, bend it word, heighten up the temperature. The nuts and bolts of this shit, keep it all together. Rock the lane you was meant to, all the better. No need to swerve to the next, just keep it steady. I simply can't get excited for what I've seen already. Seen that before, heard it before. Stop doing what the next man's doing, man. It's core originality. Come on, man.
Now you done started it, you say you play fair.
You need to wake up, to wake up.
MCs must be afraid of themselves the way they copy.
I I know it's hard when you're coming up with new stuff. Painstaking and the pressure can be too much. Frustrating like you got your new shoes scuffed. You younger boys coming men try to school us. There's laws and principles built on the backs of many. Blood, sweat, and tears are paid, now you have it plenty. Celebrating pop bottles and crack the Henny. Recoup your contract, the clowns left with half a penny. Too focused on shining like the next dude. How he get that and the way that it perplexed you. Gassed off for every chick that wants to sex you. Down payments but can't pay when the rest is due. There's no substitute for shit that is authentic. Lack of it will only leave my ears tormented. Stop bigging up for us like Tistus augmented. The trap is set, without a doubt y'all fall in it. Ha, monkey see, monkey do. I got my eyes on you.
MCs must be afraid of themselves the way they copy.
The wake up, bro.
Monkey see, monkey see, monkey see. I got my eyes on you. Tell me, what has this world come to? I live in the world of still people. Still complaining, still lying, still crying. I live in a world of still people, man. It can't be doing. Still sleeping on the king of the flow, taking it skybound, they're remaining below, with the excuses still now, always plaguing their tongues, and playing to win the gusto, you're playing for fun, still hating on the next one, stagnant as hell, still people practicing a simple pattern to fail, you're still at it, the moves that we make are pragmatic, certified craftsmanship, these bad habits I'm possessed, but I'm blessed to be best, and still going, 20 years deep in this shit, it's still flowing on the move, I get antsy and shit, and still moments, I get the chills in my bone, I feel frozen, still doing me, still fuck the critics that talk, on the sidelines for comments since they grinning and gore, until I body the mic, left it spinning in chalk, the world traveler, but my heart is still in New York. Still people, man. Still speaking on the problems of the world today. Still boom bapping lore from my earlier days. How you still in the same spot, same plot of your story? Still speaking on days of fame and glory. Wait, y'all still listening to tales that are tragic? The only still thing I do is still listen to Stillmatic. Ripping the Johnson when it spits is still magic. Smooth delivery with the feeling of silk fabrics. The fragments of a man bonded up in the blood. Still minimize the hater, only conquer with love. Powerful from the heavens, it was conjured above. A dose of this is like a shot in the arm with a slug. Still sleeping on the kid, insane up in the brain. Wildelux is not right, still fucking up in the name. What can I say? It's just the minor piece up in the game. I'm zigzagging to the goal, y'all still stuck in your lane. Still people, man. Still overseas, seeing landscapes and all. Breaking records, y'all dudes still breaking the law. Opportunities here, I'm still taking them all. Just a phone call away, so I'm taking the call. Pulled my way up out the hole when I was stuck in the mud. Ducking slugs from crossfires that'll bubble your blood. Still a cool dude, fame never flooded my head. Still living this life without a touch of regret. Made the touchdown, spiked the football on the field. With the sniper eye focus going up for the kill. Still, the masses ain't ready for this. The sickness of the sound front line, I'm ready to blitz. Still certified, certain lies becoming the truth. The bunker theory is how I roll, I'm only coming with proof. And living legend OG, but still stunning to you. The ball barrier, this where I'm running up in your booth. still people, man.
We've learned that there have been 2 explosions. There have been many casualties, as many as 12 injuries.
Well, there's a lot of very scared people in there who need to be talked to, explain they need to move away calmly, get out of the area, let the responders do their job. They've been trained, they know what they're doing. So far, at least, there have been no secondary events. That is, no attacks on the responders, and that's something to be very fearful of. And there will be sweeps and searches going on in that area. Then the crime scene will be secured, and it will become truly a crime scene. And teams of forensic specialists will come in and go through it very, very carefully.
Pull the pin out, drop the grenade, chime the blow, cover your ears, run for cover fire in the hole. Special teams operatives sent to kill and destroy. Up through the ranks, at last now they feeling your boy. The craftsmen crashing the gate, running in your venue. The limits in the limbs that I pass you as you been through is trivial. I said it before, the great imperial, lyrical, miracle man, unequivocal. No doubt cause I hide my true feelings in the shell. Cyanide, DNA, stain dancing in my cells. Get the warning out, yell it out loud, ring the bell. If these cats bring the fire, then fuck it, I bring the hell. Lost followers, y'all sheep made men, led astray. I say butter rhymes for your betterment, the better way than what you used to. Rocket in your Jeep truck, coupe through. The haters minefield, calm headed. Hey yo, fire in the hole, run for cover, look out below. T-minus countdown, these kids about to blow. Get out the alley, the lanes, with respect to the name. The craftsmen that shake the game is the reason we came. From the highest mountaintop to the city gritty corners. Live as it gets, you can sleep if you want. Top tiers where we taking it, prepping to take over. The anticipation killing you, fam, the wait's over. The lone veteran, it all depends on who you asking. Here for the long run, you came in with and passing is the action. The character of a lone assassin, warm man blasting, have your locked jaw unfastened. Never follow with the fake, we're putting food on the plate. Was fooling with these fools, fuckery, but fools in my face. Steady aim out, projectiles platoon in your grate. The master slept hard, the chose a few, knew he was great. The ammunition on the tongue would turn the sun into ambers. What's really good behind the filters, photos and glamour. Bring the thunder guard, feeling like Thor, throwing his hammer on the front lines. Myself and Propo, the top commander, so salute us. Power maneuvers, if you knew us, we bring it wilder than a bunch of pupils on the school bus. Dim and shine like the winter solstice when it's freezing. Possess the lost art form that moves in the fire in the hole. Run for cover, look out below. T-minus countdown, these kids about to blow. Get out the alley, the lanes, put respect on the name. The craftsmen that shake the game is the reason we came. From the highest mountaintop to the city gritty corners. Live as it gets, you can sleep if you want. Top tiers where we taking it, prepping to take over. The anticipation killing you, fam, the wait's over.
I don't fuck around. I don't fuck around.
I'ma end it off like this with a death kiss and blowing. We all carrying some weight, the barbarian like Conan sword swinging. Decapitate the snake-headed monster warhead. Written verses, this tracks the rocket launcher, long range fireman from afar. I keep eyeing them. The rules and regulations in place, I keep defying them. Core strength for telling the man it's war cinnamon. Full water, clean cut, fresh kicks and crisp linen. Pure gentlemen, greeted by folks in your tenements. Love from the ghetto queens, the sugar brown cinnamon. Vanish, the figure dissipates in the mist. He's unstoppable when 88's display. Yo, fire in the hole, run for cover, look out below. T-minus countdown, these kids about to blow. Get out the alley, the lanes, put respect on the name. The craftsmen that shake the game is the reason we came. From the highest mountaintop to the city gritty corners. Live as it gets, you can sleep if you want. Top tiers where we taking it, prepping to take over. The anticipation killing you, fam. And yo, fire in the hole.
That's a good idea.
the kids shot stained with crotches to be a part of their life. Care about the flock, yeah, it's only temporary, but the world they roam is scary. Got to read the terrain, cause when the danger comes it varies. Here's an idea, get your feet wet, see if it works for you. Every comment that's made, don't take it personal. The hate that you spew out, the effects are irreversible. Cut it all off, even your fam if they hurt. Here's an idea, President and Kim Jong beefing. Strip away the armies and the weapons that they keepin'. Let them two box it out in the ring, no cheating. So ordinary folks can live their life that is decent. Here's an idea, truly if you worry about the stalkers, haters on the net, trolls and tough shit talkers. Stop posting every speck of your life, proclaim your starving, guard your privacy. That alone alleviates the problem.
Well, I'll be damned. Hey, yo, my vision's clearer. I hear sounds of the unheard word. Well, I'll be damned. Hey, yo, my vision's clearer. I hear sounds of the unheard word.
Check it out, yo, here's an idea. Stop living for those that don't care for you. Happy when you ride a high, secretly they fearing you. Scared of your potential, plus your confidence unbearable. Eating at the souls, pretending that they're there for you. Here's an idea. Some thinking what you got makes you valid. Giving you the stat of a mayor on a ballot. Bunch of vegetables tossed up in a cornball salad. Sure you living for nothing more than that, then you can have it. Here's an idea. Mr. President, while you speaking bluntly, talk about your feelings on some shithole countries. Here's an idea. How about we stop invading lands, raping resources, killing folks, flag in the sand. Not an idea from the people, but a strong suggestion. An ideology, shithole policies a question. The way your words are spoken to the world is like a weapon. Look at all the booby traps your stupid ass stepped in.
Well, I'll be damned. Hey, yo, my vision's clearer. I hear sounds of the unheard word. Well, I'll be damned. Hey, yo, my vision's clearer. I hear sounds of the unheard word.
Here's an idea. Instead of steadily crying broke, zero dough inside your pocket, $2,000 coat on your back, popping this, drinking that, a coke store to boss up. Get your priorities in right order. Here's an idea. Follow the crowd, play the leader role. Stuck in a sunken place, falling in a deeper hole. Drowning in your sorrows, we come around like the sea patrollers. Right there in plain sight, your peons need to peep the code. Here's an idea. Grown folks talking, won't you listen? Getting pissed off, you stupid pisshead. About the pissing, getting sidetracked with the drama. Shit is not the mission, need to focus. No wonder y'all lacking the optimism. Here's an idea. Why don't you do you? Remain patient, there's only one of you. Everybody else is taken. Never know, you might be the next genius in the making. Instead of a nobody laying on the pavement.
Well, I'll be damned. Hey, yo, my vision's clearer. I hear sounds of the unheard word. Well, I'll be damned. Hey, yo, my vision's clearer. I hear sounds of the unheard word.
Let's talk about support. Everybody say they support you until it comes time to shell out that dough for that vinyl, that CD, or that official download. I got it all confused, man. Usually people run up to me on some old like, yo, like they be saying, I support you, Wildelux, shit, you spit it pretty tough, this a plus. I'm digging all the tracks that I hear, simply can't get enough. Handed to you good stuff, shuffled in my iPod, your name soon to appear. How the music keep moving, deep soothing, you speak fluent, fly lingo, setting hot flame to the drums. Getting better over time, top notch quality, premium shit. I never see you taking a plunge. I told all my mans about the bankers you spit, the subject matter compared to none I've heard before. Back to back, boom bap, the tune slaps in my trunk. You got me charged, I wonder what's next in store. Whatever you do, I'm right there, waiting on you to hear the blessing that you got prepped for my ears. Hold up, you downloaded my shit for free. Now you foul sharing songs with your peers. You call that support?
I can see right through them like an empty 40 bottle. Now they walking around talking about represent and keep it real. But I got to appeal. I can see right through them like an empty 40 bottle. Now they walking around talking about represent.
The read is obvious to me. You're a seasoned veteran with excellence. The way you perform, way above the norm delivery. Like a rage storm downpour of lyricism. You say what you want, an ill tone. You got my head in the zone. I can't get enough. The stuff you say is potent as hell. When your songs play on the radio, it's crazy, yo. It's the beats and the words, I know them well. Breaking out of the shell, all the boundaries of a typical rap song that I hear nowadays. Your body and work amazing, it stands out no matter where I be. I recognize it miles away. The cadence is radiant, the beat selection is built with perfection. Added with the styles you displayed. Hold up, you never purchased not one song of mine. I'm confused, my thoughts kinda gray. You call that support?
I can see right through them like an empty 40 bottle. Come on. Now they walking around talking about represent and keep it real. But I got to appeal. I can see right through them like an empty 40 bottle. Come on. Now they walking around talking about represent.
I'm a fan of your flow, your penmanship is on point. You put together words in such a wonderful way. Everybody's mumbling, you're a humble man with longevity. Your name that's sure to stay. How you got with so-and-so, his production and your verses blended nicely. Damn, that's a hell of a team. It's like magic to the ears and the average can't compare. Word up, it feels like it fell in a dream. Let me close my eyes and visualize, painting vivid pictures to all the things you say. If this music had a ranking like the army, you're nothing like a private, you're more like a green beret. I admire what you do, got respect to the fullest, speak highly of you, like if you was my fam. Hold up, you stole my whole catalog, zip dropped it in the folder, and zapped it to your mans. You call that support?
I can see right through them like an empty 40 bottle. Come on. Now they walking around talking about represent and keep it real. But I got to appeal. I can see right through them like an empty 40 bottle. Come on. Now they walking around talking about represent. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Y'all don't see it. Y'all don't see it. Y'all just don't see it. Better yet, y'all not meant to see it. Not at all. Never let them see the progress, only the final results. Y'all don't see the heartaches and tons of rejection. The bizarre state things are in the movement of direction. Behind every album there's an untold story. Never easy when you run a gunning for the glory. How life throws you curveballs but still try to hit it. How you shine so bright but fools try to tint it. Endless failures and setbacks but still committed. Staying grounded to the turf, your foundation shifted. Sleepless nights, awkward meetings in the late hours. You can't handle pressure but they want some great power. Success is sweet, once you taste it, it's made sour. I've seen brave men crumble into lame cowards. Lonely nights, colder days in the space creating. This shit gotta be right, hate to keep you waiting. Minor tweaks and do-overs, we're almost there. The preparation that was made felt like 40 years. Just for 12 songs for calmer ears to listen to. Creating classics from this life that I'm living through. Working with shoestring budgets, amount is minimal. Not to mention shady entertainment criminals. But I love it. Yeah, I ain't meant to see the struggle. Back in my brain, putting pressure on the bubble. Conflicted at times, got these feelings like a puzzle. What am I to do when I'm running into trouble? Yeah, I ain't meant to see the struggle. Back in my brain, putting pressure on the bubble. Yeah, deleted scenes that would leave out the picture. The harder rough times for a natural born spitter. Back and forth disagreements with strong opinions. In the dominion unknown, roaming with reptilians. The odds stacked against you, born in 100 million. But once it's done, overcome by stunning feeling. 99.9% of satisfaction. That 0.1%, I don't know, something's lacking. Stressing my nerves on the verge of a brother cracking. On top of that, releasing this, no financial backing. My brain playing ping pong with thoughts in my head. It shines fire today, the next day is dead. Emotional roller coaster, better strap in. Going crazy over this, flips and backspins. An addiction to this, feeding for action. Shaky land is slippery, minimal traction. Deleted scenes never meant for the common eyes. It's wonderful when the words and beats harmonize. Target the ears, bullseye when we bombing guys. I caught a body on a joint like a homicide. Lyrical fitness, then on to the next business. Finally ready for the whole wide world to witness. Yeah, I ain't meant to see the struggle. Back in my brain, putting pressure on the bubble. Conflicted at times, got these feelings like a puzzle. What am I to do when I'm running into trouble? Yeah, I ain't meant to see the struggle. Back in my brain, putting pressure on the bubble. Yeah, delete the scenes that we leave out the picture. The harder rough times for a natural born spitter.
convocation speaker who spoke to an enthusiastic crowd regarding the fear of big business influencing government decisions and running the world virtually. Could you have some comment as far as what you feel?
Sure. They prey on the innocent, talking your tenements, flood the neighborhood with poison, a small experiment conducted behind closed doors to see the outcomes. Safe inside the haven, nestled up inside the mountains. Clinical trial done there right there in the open. Disguising what you eating, what you drinking, what you smoking. Months later, plagued with the sickness, feeling broken. To see the doctor cost a fortune to get a potion. It's all tampered with, leave your cells cancerous. Packaged to your mouth, water vein, looking glamorous. Until you hit with the sick bill, giving you big chills. Addicted to the volume of thick pills. Poor souls don't know the tricks that's being played. A guinea pig from the moment of birth until the grave. No hesitation, as it's done with the quickness. The life you live, the good and the bad, is big business. An illness plaguing your body is big business. The poison put in your food is big business. Chemtrails in the air is big business. World crumbling down is what you about to witness. Open war on the weak is big business. Occupying your land is big business. Dropping bombs on the kids is big business. The world burning in hell is what you about to witness. War on the world in the whirlwind of whips, weaponized, starving for power. The propaganda emphasized 10 times over. Justify who they striking, cooking up stories with details of who they fighting. Boosting budgets in the trillions, overtaxing the civilians. A debt growing passed on to our children's children. Another poor city pummeled by the firepower by allowing us to get away with murder. Lying cowards can't stand them, using all their powers just to fuck you. Contractors bought to reconstruct the broken structure. In that exact order is how they infiltrate the border mortar shells. In the aftermath, martial law and order. The question is, who's benefiting from it all? Who's calling all the shots? Which country takes the fall? No hesitation, as it's done with the quickness. The life you live, the good and the bad, is big business. An illness plaguing your body is big business. The poison put in your food is big business. Chemtrails in the air is big business. The world crumbling down is what you about to witness. Open war on the weak is big business. Occupying your land is big business. Dropping bombs on the kids is big business. The world burning in hell is what you about to witness.
All that glitter's not gold. All that glitter's not gold.
It's the industry and it ain't that cool.
Overconsumption, talking you on things that you want in needless items. Just for the sake of people flaunting above the means is where you living at. Talk of the chitter chat, couldn't keep up. Now you known as a bitter cat. To get your weight up, you gotta pay up a fortune. A debt slave through the lifetime into the coffin. A slide designed to keep you in bonds until you broken. You deserve it. The misleading slogan that is spoken. Trappers said dark shadows surround you like a vignette. closing in, choke your neck, smash like an insect. Swiping out, get charged later with the added interest. Read the fine print before you put your hand cock on it. Serve it two without the change, now your life changed forever under pressure. You're feeling the force about to test you. No hesitation, as it's done with the quickness. The life you live, the good and the bad is big business. An illness plaguing your body is big business. The poison put in your food is big business. Chemtrails in the air is big business. The world crumbling down is what you about to witness. Open war on the weak is big business. Occupying your land is big business. Dropping bombs on the kids is big business. The world burning in hell is what you about to witness.
You must distinguish sharply between being pro-free enterprise, which I am, and being pro-business, which I am not. Those are two different things. The reason I am pro-free enterprise, the reason I am for a free market on a political level, is primarily because I believe the problem in this world is to avoid a concentration of powers.
Bottom, you've watched the band career cooking up hits without the pots and pans. Undeniable sound make you stop and dance. It's not the fam. Shake the ground of Aquaman. Rose up from the depths of the murky sea. Torture can't burn the flesh in the 3rd degree. Where you been? This the first time you heard of me. Put them on to the catalog with urgency. Got the fix for the ears, new shit on the street. Honey skin tone looks like a cinnamon treat. Wanna taste it so bad, got a grin in the teeth. I'm winning for weeks, got a smiling chin to the cheeks. Back to the headquarters, mapping out the drill. Scope the clowns out, talk about how they real. Hit the stage quick, never hang around and chill. If we on the same page, then we bound to build.
All the seeds been planted in the richest place across the planet. And now, through sacrifice and passion, I'm equipped full strength, not empty-handed, adapted.
Now the power kicking in like I'm turbocharged. Spectacular's the man when it concerns these bars. Haters uncomfortable as they squirm in awe. Intense heat catch the flames as you burn and fall. 5150 people say the flow I'm on. Call it substance, take it there and go beyond. How I fit in situations that I don't belong. Call it versatility, the kid goes in strong. The strength of 1,000 men, catch me wildin' again. Rally my men's, go the extra mile and extend. A bit further than the rest, then I tally my wins. Get the feel of being penetrates down in your skin. Muster up the courage to fight the power in place. It's a piece of cake, it's done with a smile on my face. The sharpshooter from the tower door silence your fate. Watch it fall slow, never mind the time that it takes.
Oh, the seeds are planted in the richest place across the planet. And now I'm equipped, not empty-handed, still expanded, full strength. I'm adapting. All the seeds been planted in the richest clay across the planet. And now I'm equipped, not empty-handed, still expanded, full strength. Oh, I'm adapted. I'm adapted. I'm adapted.
Yo, Propo 88, man.
Rain's pouring, pushing the whip, you know it's foreign. Lightning crackling through the clouds to move with caution. Speeded to the rest, I exit left for number 5. I hit the curb too fast, spun out and took a dive over the gate. Unconscious in a fucked up state. The body stunned. Damn, I should've played this shit safe. My life running through my mind, how I got in the spot. Fragments of an earlier scene, just didn't stop. An argument with the chick, sick of all of her shit. Needed a break, in this relationship we should quit. Shit, one thing led up right to another. Throwing insults, got in a fight with the brother. Stormed out the house in a rage, out of the way. Hitting high speeds on the highway. Now I'm here dangling off the cliff, wondering will I make it? Suffering the pain, how long can I take this? It's about to end, but just right before I meet the maker. Stream of life episodes, I hope that I wake up. My childhood flashing right before my eyes. Caught between the world and the kingdom in the sky. It all feels right, the body's light about to fly. But honestly, I'm really scared, I don't wanna die. Somebody help, I don't like what I'm seeing. Is this reality or some fragments of a dream? Yelling from the top of the bridge, you got to live through this ordeal. The will to live is strong within. I yell back and full of pain, the unknown is grim. Tried to keep my eyes awake, thoughts roam again. This time, some flashbacks from regrets I had. From a fallout, I went to war with my dad. A strained relationship, compared with some good and bad moments. I had to fight in this life, a rough opponent. Blaming everyone except myself. Never took responsibility. Fuck you is how I felt. To anyone who didn't agree to actions I made. Lost in the madness, like I was born in a cage. Look at me now, face to face, talking to death. Mumbling faint words, getting lost in my breath. How much time is left before I meet my demise? Take it all in, whatever I can see through these eyes. Yo, what the fuck's going on? Can't feel my body. Yo, why is everything going so fucking dark? It's about to end, but just right before I meet the maker. Stream of life episodes, I hope that I wake up. My childhood flashing right before my eyes. Caught between the world and the kingdom in the sky. It all feels right, the body's light about to fly. But honestly, I'm really scared, I don't wanna die. Somebody help, I don't like what I'm seeing. Is this reality or some fragments of a dream? So dark now, but calmness came over my soul. Let it all go now, had to relinquish control. Going cold, getting colder, minute by the minute. Mind traveling through space, hitting those outer limits. Can't change the past now, I did what I did. It's my time, accept it. Disappear off the grid, a simple memory that people possess. And a picture, a suit for the body, and a box that can fit you. But just then, shiny white lights play my view, hearing sounds in the distance. What am I to do? Run towards it, or fall back to sleep like before? Voice yelling out my name, a blurry face is what I saw. My eyes open wider, could it be? I'm a survivor, tubes in my arm, and right there, I got a shot of anesthesia. My heart rate then became stable. This ain't heaven here, I'm on the operation table. I made it. It's about to end, but just right before I meet the maker. Stream of life episodes, I hope that I wake up. My childhood flashing right before my eyes. Caught between the world and the kingdom in the sky. It all feels right, the body's light about to fly. But honestly, I'm really scared, I don't wanna die. Somebody help, I don't like what I'm seeing. Is this reality or some fragments of a dream?